pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city.
Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans,
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Gore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gore. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a dump off here complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Gore. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. Pretty good, as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Steelers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Valentine, right side, complete to Butler. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Valentine.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Gore hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On third down, Valentine. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Looking to throw on second down. Gore. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down. Gore. And caught by Henry. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Valentine. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
To throw on second down. Valentine.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
From the gun on third down. Valentine. Fancy footwork at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
On 1st and 10, Valentine. He finds his man complete. That's Reed.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Off the play fake, Valentine.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. throwing on first down. Valentine got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. On second down, it's Alexander. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Valentine. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Valentine.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Gore firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, If he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Looking to throw on second down. Valentine. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then tonight and see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On 1st down, Gore. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. To throw on second down. Gore hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Off play action. Gore. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On 3rd down, it's long. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing. And he fires one that's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Throwing after the interception. Valentine caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Valentine. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Valentine. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. 2nd and 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A run up the middle, Adams. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the over. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Gore. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gore. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Gore eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Valentine. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll run on 1st down. Long. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gore. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On first down.
Long. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the gun on 3rd down.
Gore.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun.
Gore.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Looking to throw.
Gore.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Saints have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
43 yards rushing for him now, and just his first 3 carries.
On first down, this is Adams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff up the middle. Alexander. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw. Valentine steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Throwing on first down, Valentine. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Valentine. He finds his man. Complete. It's Alexander. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Valentine. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within a point.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
So here are the Saints to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Gore. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Gore. Looking for Cooper, that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give right side. It's long, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. To throw on 2nd down, Valentine. And that's complete to Adams. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Alexander. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Valentine able to get this to Gordon.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Alexander.
He's got it to the 43 here. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Valentine. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Throwing on 1st down. Valentine firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Valentine. He finds his man. Complete. That's Alexander. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Valentine. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Valentine. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Gore. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Gore. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bush. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 2nd down now. It's long. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Over the middle, complete. That's long.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll begin here with Adams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's Alexander, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A handoff, Adams running left. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Steelers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.
And they will get another road test next week as they head to Vegas to take on the Raiders.
Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.